Hey girls, thank you so much for being here, and I want to explain to you a bit more about our class together. Let's start with the technicalities. I will be sending you a Google Meet link on our group chat 10 minutes before our class starts. And you only have to click on it, and then it will open the browser and you'll be able to access with your video and microphone. Please write your name when you enter the video call, so I will be later able to call your name in case I want to vocally adjust some positions during the class. If you want me to send you the link of the video call through another somewhere else, like through your email or another message or another app, please let me know so I can do that for you. So that's very easy. You don't have to worry about that. Now, the video call is going to have, I think today we're about 5 or 6, and you will have me as the main view in front of your screen, and I will ask you to enter the call mute. This is because I will be online for the 10 minutes before the class, trying to collect myself, my energy for the class, and allowing anyone to enter the room. So please enter muting yourself, so clicking on the microphone icon button of your screen. And then I will be welcoming everyone, and I will be just starting to talk a little bit about the class very shortly. If you wish to remain, the muting thing is to allow anyone to stay anonymous and silent in case you just want to join the class and then leave. But in case you want to actually say hi or share something with me and with everyone, or just say anything you want and be vocal, then please unmute yourself once it's time of the class and I start talking. Feel free to unmute yourself at any time to say during the introduction of the class, to just say hi or to say any concern you have, anything you want to share, anything you want to add. I would love that. So please feel free to unmute yourself also. So 10 minutes before the class, I will be online, and I invite you to arrive in those 10 minutes before the actual time of the hour that we've decided. This is because just as if it was in person, you would be arriving 5 minutes before, and by the exact time you would be sitting on your mat and we would all start together the class. So please be on time and arrive 5 minutes before, ideally, just to enter the room and the atmosphere, and also sit for a moment with yourself and with the people in the room and connect to our energy before we start the class. So these are the technicalities, and during the class, I will at some point ask everyone, no matter if you talked or not, to mute yourself, and I will be the only one able to talk, so that you will have me only on the main screen and you will not be able to see all the other people doing their practices. So this is very important, so you can see me and copy my movements, guiding you through the movements, and also because I want to tell you something very important. Just like you are going to be thinking and focusing about yourself, or maybe concerning about yourself, and you're going to have so much going on maybe in that moment, or being worried about yourself and being self-conscious, well, everybody else is also going to be like that and feel like that. So this means that nobody else is actually going to think of you. We are all going to be focusing on ourselves. This is why the practice is also online. So you're going to be in your house. This is a safe place where you can physically be. And the fact that we're all connecting online doesn't mean that you're not less safer. So please remember this once you enter, and if something happens that you get worried or insecure or self-conscious, please remember, Also, the people in the room are self-conscious and worrying about themselves. Okay, so we are all on the same boat. This means that nobody's actually caring much about you, what you look like, or what you're saying. Okay, that doesn't mean not caring. That means we're not going to judge it. So this brings me to the most important topic of the class, which is this class is for me to offer a safe space free of judgment. So I want you to feel that everything is okay in this class. You will not be judged, as well as you will not judge the others. If you are coming to this class to look at other people, judge, criticize, make fun of, record or take photos of other people's body or anything like that, please don't come. This is not what this class is for. This class is for everyone to respect others in the sense of letting them be. This is the respect for me in this class. So I know that we're all having our lives and our jobs, and we are so much into these social rules and norms. But I want to remind you in this class that we're also just humans. And things like your body is normal, and it's okay, and it's good to have it and to feel okay with it. So this is why I embrace nudity, to give you power about yourself, to bring you back to yourself. I understand it's very important, the introspection, the mental introspection. So don't look at the mirror, don't consider the body, and think of your mental health. But remember that being confident with your body is very important too. Sometimes, too often, people avoid looking at their bodies because they feel ashamed of it. This is a space in which you can try to come close again to your body and reconnect to your body. I've been practicing yoga naked for, I think, about 5 or 6 years right now. And I want to give you the reasons. So the first one, which is the most obvious for me, is that clothes actually bother me during the movement. So when you have your bra and your bra falls and you're doing this during the practice, or something is too loose and it falls like this and then now you're putting it back in, or there's always some adjustment that I was making with my clothes that I just didn't want to do that. They will distract me from my practice. So being naked would allow me not to have to worry or care about clothes. Another reason was I was actually practicing in the sun. So I didn't want to have any tan line, and I just decided to go fully naked. Then this brought me to actually realize that by being naked, I was just looking at myself raw, and I was just being in touch with myself every time, every practice for an hour or so. And so I started learning more about my body and also accepting my parts of the body that I was insecure about. The part of my body that I was most insecure about were my feet. And because of yoga, where you must be barefoot, so no socks for this practice, I actually learned to touch my feet and be okay with my feet. Just, they're just feet, so what? So practicing yoga naked allowed me to remove the shame that was brought just by other people and by these social constructs that we live in that make no sense. Like the fact that feet have to be a certain way to be sexy or whatever, or that a belly has to be a certain way in order to be sexy or attractive or whatever, or the breasts have to be a certain size or shape in order to be attractive or whatever. So I learned to actually just be okay with myself. Obviously, I still do have some insecurities and I'm working on them and all of that. It's not that, the job is done. but I want to tell you that this is something that for sure is going to come in once you start practicing naked. So I think I gave you all my reasons, unless there's something else that I forgot, and I will tell you later during the class when I remember. I'm sure you already know what's the power of getting naked, and that's why you're here. So I want to thank you and tell you that you are so brave and courageous that you came to join this class. This is not a little thing. Like, this is something big. You're doing something amazing for yourself. So, applause. That said, I hope that right by now you feel great about the fact that this is a judgment-free and just freedom space. And I want to say that I will not record this class, not even my part, I think, because it's my very first experience and I just want to be with you, and then maybe I'll try in the future. I will not record anything. I also am not able, it's my very first time, so I'm using Google Meet for a video call with more group people for the first time. So I don't know how that'll go. Please be patient with me. And I have no intention of taking any video or any photo of the class. I ask you to please do the same. Do not record anything and do not take any photos. Just think that you would not like to be taking photos or videos, so just don't do it to other people. Thank you. Also, things to bring for the class. If you do have blocks, that would be amazing. If you want to get it at Decathlon, I think it's called Decathlon or Decathlon, they are inexpensive. So this will work great, even just one. If you don't, please get 1 or 2 pillows actually. I have this one, which is very firm. It's like those foam ones rather than, you know, the feather ones. So this is very firm because I need to lift your hips when we sit, especially if you're not able to just be sitting with crossed legs like I am right now on the floor and straight back. Please prepare a lot of stuff that you can put under your butt, including pillows and also blankets. So you can grab a blanket and fold it many times, even one more time. And then we're gonna be sitting on this thick one, okay? Even a couple of blankets or maybe towels. Towels are very firm, and so we can create, I need quite a bit of space, like more than 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, maybe 15 of, you know, lifting your hips up to sit on something. Also, blanket is needed because, let's talk about nudity. You can enter the video call as dressed or undressed as you wish. Right now I'm dressed because YouTube doesn't allow me to upload a naked video. Also, it's getting cold these days, but I think on Saturday is gonna be just about all right. And so prepare your heater if you want a heater inside your room. I will have my little heater inside my room just to allow me to not be cold. But usually when I move, then I start actually getting warmed up, and so I just be naked. I will enter the room most likely naked, fully naked, but with a kind of jacket just for the beginning when we're cold still and we are not moving. So you can do anything you want, and you can get undressed as you move and you get warmed up, or you can just stay dressed too. It doesn't have to be naked. It's clothing optional, but I do invite you to take off something that you would usually not take off. This is your chance, okay? And then by the end of the practice, when we stop moving, there's going to be actually a quite long rest, which is amazing. I think it's the most important part of the class actually. From 6 to 10 minutes, I will have you lying down and resting in Shavasana, the final rest. So, hence the blanket. So you can cover yourself because then you're gonna feel cold again. Or you can put on your pajama again. So I'll have maybe this one near me and put it on in case I feel cold. That's to say that there's no rule and you don't have to decide right now if you want to be naked. or dressed, or you can wear your lingerie, you can wear your sexy something, you can wear anything you want, okay? I don't care. This is what the class is for. I really don't care. You can wear a costume if you feel sexy in a costume. Wear something that makes you feel great, or don't wear it at all. This is a space for you to do anything you want, okay? So, let me see. Pillows, blankets, the clothing. Okay, I would like to finish right on time. I don't think I've said this. I would like to finish right on time. So if we finish at 10:30, I will finish our video call at 10:30 because I want to respect that. I know you guys have to work, have to go somewhere else. So that's why I'm asking you to enter in the room 5 to 10 minutes before the actual time. So if we're having a class at 9:30, please arrive between 9:20 and 9:30 or 9:25. That's ideal. So then at 10:30, I will say goodbye and then we all go our own ways. About the movement, you don't have to worry. This is a class for people that have never done yoga, basically. But also if you have done yoga, you will be surprised by how good these movements feel to you. And you might actually never have done these movements before, because yoga classes are most of the time just very hard, even for people that have never done yoga. And that's not what I do. I actually I bring people back from the hard poses. So there's not gonna be any warrior 1, warrior 2, or pigeon pose. I'm not gonna do hard things. I'm actually going to back up a bit and back off. I don't know what to say, back something, like do a step back and bring you back to normal, to more simple movements, okay? Easy, simple, but still efficient and very, very beneficial for your body. So it's a mix of yoga and mobility. So you don't have to be a yoga practitioner for this class. You don't have to be any size or shape to join and be able to move. Anyone, any shape, any size is welcome here and allowed to move just like anyone else. Okay, I think I've said everything. I think I've clarified everything. If I forgot something, please send me a message. And that's it. I will be waiting for the payment confirmation by each one of you, please, to confirm the class so I can actually understand how many we are. I hope to see you there. See you on Saturday.